Body language mistakes that hurt your career in today's competitive workplace. Mastering body language can mean the difference between advancement and stagnation. Subtle gestures often communicate more than spoken words, especially during interviews, presentations, and networking events. Unconscious habits like crossed arms or avoidant eye contact may signal disinterest or defensiveness when you're trying to appear confident and engaged. Understanding these pitfalls is essential for professionals aiming to excel in any industry. The hidden message in our posture, your physical stance, reveals volumes about your attitude toward others and situations. Slumped shoulders suggest low energy or lack of interest, while rigid postures imply nervousness or aggression. In meetings, subtle shifts in position can significantly alter perceptions. Pay particular attention to your upper body positioning during conversations. Leaning forward shows engagement, whereas leaning backward might be interpreted as disengagement. Even slight micromovements convey subconscious messages we rarely notice. Crossed arms, often mistaken for defensiveness rather than comfort, this gesture can create barriers in communication. Eyes downcast signals insecurity or dishonesty, making it harder to build trust with colleagues or clients. Fidgeting hands conveys anxiety or lack of preparation, undermining your professionalism. Mirrors of confidence. How we reflect others. Social psychologists emphasize the significance of mirroring in building rapport. When interacting with clients or superiors, matching their posture or hand movements subtly creates a sense of familiarity and connection. This technique works best when done naturally rather than overtly. A simple nod in response to someone else's head tilt or mirrored leg crossing can foster immediate trust. However, overdoing it appears insincere and manipulative. The science behind mirror neurons. Studies show that our brains contain mirror neurons which activate both when performing actions and observing them. This biological mechanism explains why synchronized body language feels inherently comfortable. Research published in Nature Neuroscience demonstrates that individuals who unconsciously mimic others experience increased oxytocin levels, the hormone associated with bonding and trust building. These effects occur even when participants aren't aware of the imitation. Decoding facial expressions in professional settings. Maintaining an open face is crucial for projecting approachability. Constant frowning or tight-lipped expressions can deter collaboration opportunities. Softening facial muscles allows others to perceive you as more cooperative. Smiling authentically, not forced, is particularly powerful. It reduces perceived dominance and makes you seem more trustworthy. However, excessive smiling in serious business contexts might undermine authority. Lip biting indicates hesitation or self-doubt during negotiations. Eyebrow raising can signal surprise or skepticism depending on context and timing. Jaw clenching shows tension or suppressed emotions during high-stress scenarios. Hands tell stories. What yours are saying. Hand placement plays a significant role in conveying confidence or uncertainty. Resting palms flat on the table signals openness, while clasped hands behind the back exude control and poise. However, excessive hand movement can distract from your message. Studies indicate that speakers who maintain still hands are perceived as more credible. Practicing controlled gestural patterns enhances presentation effectiveness. The power pose phenomenon. Amy Cuddy's research on power posing suggests that holding expansive positions increases testosterone levels and decreases cortisol. Standing with feet apart and hands on hips boosts feelings of competence and confidence. While these poses shouldn't replace actual skill development, incorporating strategic stances before important meetings can help manage stress and project assurance. Just remember to transition smoothly into natural positions once seated. Eye contact etiquette across cultures. Varying cultural expectations shape appropriate eye contact norms. While direct gaze signifies honesty in Western societies, prolonged eye contact may feel confrontational in many Asian cultures. Understanding these differences becomes vital for global professionals. Maintaining moderate eye contact while acknowledging cultural nuances prevents misinterpretations that could damage relationships. North America. Sustained eye contact builds trust and confidence. Middle East. Prolonged gaze shows respect and sincerity. Japan. Brief glances with lowered eyes demonstrate deference. The art of personal space management. Respecting personal space boundaries is fundamental to professional courtesy. Invading someone's bubble, even unintentionally, can cause discomfort and erode trust. Awareness of proximity zones is crucial during client meetings. Establishing appropriate distance varies culturally, but general guidelines exist. Intimate space requires close proximity, 0 to 4 inches, personal space spans 4 to 12 inches, and social distances range from 12 to 48 inches depending on interaction type. Nonverbal communication during presentations. Effective presenters understand that body language complements verbal delivery. Using deliberate gestures highlights key points while varied pacing maintains audience engagement. Practicing transitions between standing and sitting positions keeps momentum flowing. Remember to distribute visual focus evenly across the room rather than fixating on notes. Regular eye contact with different audience members fosters inclusivity and connection. Incorporating purposeful movement adds dynamism to your talk. Bridging cultural gaps through body language. Global professionals must navigate diverse interpretations of gestures. A thumbs-up sign means approval in many countries but is offensive in parts of West Africa and Middle East. Being mindful of these differences avoids costly misunderstandings. When entering new markets, invest time studying local customs. Simple adjustments like altering handshake styles or modifying seating arrangements prevent unintended cultural blunders that could jeopardize business ventures. Developing conscious control over nonverbal cues. Cultivating awareness takes practice, but results are worth the effort. Recording yourself during mock interviews or meetings provides objective feedback. Identifying recurring patterns enables targeted improvement areas. Regular reflection on interpersonal interactions helps recognize unconscious behaviors. Keeping a journal of notable moments aids in developing consistent positive habits over time. Pairing this with mindfulness exercises enhances overall presence. Conclusion: mastering body language skills offers immense advantages in professional settings. From refined posture to intentional gestures, conscious control of nonverbal communication elevates your career prospects significantly. Taking proactive steps now, whether practicing power poses or studying cultural norms, creates lasting benefits. Remember, effective body language doesn't require perfection, just consistent awareness and thoughtful application.